Hello everybody, Interintere back again with another video to talk about this first semi-final in this year's Australian Open 2020 that just ended between these two giants, Roger Federer versus Novak Djokovic, their 15th meetings. This hyped match that we have waited now for since we have seen the draw, basically. Since we saw the draw 2 weeks ago, I expected that these two guys will meet each other on the semi-finals. Djokovic, he has went through the draw pretty comfortably. Federer, he has come to this semi-final clash with two miracles win in the third round, and especially in that quarterfinal when he saved 7 match points against Tennis Sandgren. But Federer's miracles, unfortunately for us Federer fans, they ended in this semi-final against the superior Novak Djokovic. My God, what kind of a performance Novak just performed. He really was unbelievably good in this match, in my opinion. He had a slow start and was down 1-4 and love 40 in Federer in that first set. Federer had the best start in this match, but Federer is against Novak Djokovic. He doesn't take his opportunities, unfortunately, and had the chance to serve out that first set 5-3, but of course Novak braked back, and then Novak took the first set to that tie break. And I knew that when Novak takes sets to the tie breaks against Federer, that Federer is toast. We all know what happened in Wimbledon. 3 tiebreakers in that Wimbledon final 2019. Novak won all of them. And it was exactly the same in this first tiebreak in Australian Open semi-final. Novak won that tiebreak in the first set 7-1. And after that, we all knew that this Federer never would have a chance. Federer didn't have a chance before the match started, but after that first set, when Federer does like this, he gives some hopes to himself, little hopes, and to us fans. We thought that, maybe Federer will win the first set and maybe he will do a match on this, because we all knew that Federer was a huge underdog. The whole world knew that Federer was a huge underdog, especially considering how Federer come through to this semi-final, and considering that Federer, he wasn't 100% healthy. You could see that in the match as well. He couldn't move quite comfortably on his right side with his forehand. With his backhand, he seemed okay, but on the right side with his forehand, it didn't seem okay. So Federer was not 100% healthy. Even Djokovic admitted that after the match when he was interviewed from Jim Courier. At least Federer, he had some chances in the beginning of the match, and he was, like I said, he was serving for that first set, and he was 4-1 up and 0-40 love in the lead, and had break points opportunities to make the match to 5-1. And if he had double break, then I think Federer would have won that first set. But of course, Djokovic did come back and won the first set 7-6, and then Federer was toast. Federer to have a chance against Djokovic, Federer would have lost the match anyway, even if he won the first set. But Federer to have a slim of a chance against Novak Djokovic in 5 sets, he needs to win the first set. And not only Federer, but everyone who faces Novak Djokovic, especially in slams, if they want to challenge Novak, if they want to make Novak at least a little doubtful on his head, because Novak is a terminator mentally, you need to win the first set. You just need to win the first set. If you don't win the first set, then it is over. It is literally speaking over. Especially in Australian Open, where Novak is the king, really, with 7 titles, and now he's going for his 8th title on Sunday. But Federer couldn't. He was not clutch on these big moments, and that is not any new news when it comes to Federer, unfortunately, especially not against Djokovic. And he lost that first set, and he lost then the second set 6-4, and then lost the third set 6-3. So convincingly straight sets victory for Novak Djokovic. Very expecting one, in my opinion. I thought that Federer maybe would have won one set in my preview, and he almost did one set, that first set, of course, I'm talking about, but he didn't. He couldn't convert those chances. So Djokovic in the end was too good, too consistent, too solid. Any one of you surprised? No, of course not. In the end of the day, Djokovic was much better player. Djokovic, he cracked, I believe, 31 winners and only did 18 unforced errors. Oh, that is really good stats, guys. 31 winners and only 18 unforced errors. That is not many unforced errors, considering that he was not passive. Djokovic is never passive against Federer and Nadal. I have said this before. He maybe is passive sometimes against other players, but not against these two. So Federer did an okay performance, considering that of the options he had, that he was not 100% healthy. He did 46 winners, I believe, and 35 unforced errors. That is okay numbers, considering that Federer was not 100% healthy. And Djokovic, he landed 73% first serves. That is a high number. And won 73% behind those first serves. That is also a very high number. Djokovic has improved his serve tremendously. Djokovic has always had a good serve, in my opinion. His serve has always been underrated. But, like I said yesterday, since he has started to work with Goran Ivanisevic, since he has taken him in his team camp, his serve has been even more dangerous. I've never seen, honestly, guys, Novak Djokovic serve this bloody good. I've never seen it before. I'm gonna be honest with you. Never. He did 11 aces in 3 pretty quick sets. I think the match was over, in 2 hours, something like that. Just over 2 hours, the match was over. He did 11 aces and only 1 double fault. Federer did a lot of aces as well. Federer was serving really okay in this match. It was not horrible. He did 15 aces. It is more than what he has done in all his previous matches, I believe, in this year's Australian Open. So Federer was doing good on the ace department. But Federer lands still too little first serves to hurt Novak Djokovic. Because Novak Djokovic, you have to, to have a chance against Novak Djokovic, especially in slams, you have to have a lot of first serves. And Federer landed 65%. It is okay. But it is not enough against the greatest server of all time. And Federer won 66% behind his first serves. And the big difference, it was a lot of big difference in this match. But when it comes to the second serves, there you have a massive difference. Novak wins 54% behind his second serves. 54%. Again, he has improved his serve tremendously. And Federer wins only 42. Only 42. Why? It is pretty obvious why. Because Novak Djokovic is such a much better returner than Roger Federer. He threats Roger's second serve much more than what Roger threats Novak's second serve. And when the rally is on, of course, then it is, and of course it will always be advantage for Novak Djokovic. So all in all, Novak Djokovic was a much better player. And all in all, on the all points played, Novak wins 113 points and Roger wins 93 points. So Novak wins all in all 20 more points than Roger Federer. Even on the net department, where Novak probably, in my opinion, is it somewhere Novak has a little weakness, it is on the net approaches. Because, let's face it, he doesn't need to go to the net. He kills all his opponents from the baseline, guys. But even there, Novak was really good in this match. He won 11 out of 12 net approaches. 11 out of 12. Have we ever seen Novak this clutch at the net? Have we ever done that? Never. Not me, at least. I don't know if you guys have seen that before in the past. No, I have not seen it before. He wins 11 out of 12 net approaches. My dear God, he only misses 1 net approach. Only 1. He only fails in 1 net approach. That is bloody impressive. And Federer, who famously is better net player than Novak Djokovic. He approaches the net 30 times and wins 20 times. So Federer fails at the net 10 times. Novak Djokovic only 1 time. Where was Federer better than Novak Djokovic here? Where was he better? Only on the serve department, where Roger made 15 aces and Novak 11. Roger made 3 double faults, so 2 more double faults than Novak Djokovic, who did only 1 double fault, Novak Djokovic. So, an okay performance considering that Roger Federer couldn't move 100% in this match. I could see that, especially when he was hitting his forehand and when he was moving on the right direction on the court. An okay performance, not a disaster performance from Roger Federer, absolutely not. But I have to make a but here. Even if Roger was 100% healthy in this match, even if he was 100% healthy, he would have never defeated this superior Novak Djokovic. He would have never defeated. I can guarantee you guys this. I have never seen Novak Djokovic this good. Probably it was better in 2011 when he had that monstrous year, and in 2015 when he won 3 Grand Slams in those 2 years. 3 Grand Slams in 2011 and 3 Grand Slams in 2015. He probably was better. But a little better probably. But I'm not certain, guys. I'm not certain. But what he is doing at this moment, as best that he has ever done before, it is serving. I have never seen Novak Djokovic this bloody good on doing serves. I've never seen it. This is the best Novak Djokovic I have ever seen in my life when it comes to serving. Because we all know his backhand it has always been good. His returns, it has always been good. His baseline game, it has always been good. His shot tolerance has always been good. And his serve, it has always been a good serve. His serve is much better than Rafael Nadal's. His serve has always been top 10 best serves in the world. Absolutely. But not this good. He has taken his serve to even a higher level, for God's sakes. So, it is a nightmare to face him now. It is a nightmare. If before you could hope that he will do a lot of double faults. Before he could do 4, 5, 6 double faults in a match. Or he could land his second serve short sometimes or something like that. Now, he's not doing a lot of double faults. He did only 1 in this match against Federer. He generates his second serve more power. He has better length on his second serves. He has better spots on his serves in general. This is a completely helpless situation now for his opponents. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for his opponents who will face this Djokovic with this kind of murderous serving nowadays. I really feel sorry. Roger braked Novak's serve only 2 times, and that was, of course, in the first set where Novak was a little nervous. He even admitted that after the match when he was interviewed on the court from Jim Courier. He said, "I was a little nervous on the beginning of the match." But after he won that first set and he started to relax, and it was game over. It was game over. So I hoped really that the only player I have said all the time that I feel that he can challenge Novak Djokovic, he really can challenge because he has the belief, he has the physical abilities, he has the baseline game, he has the shot tolerance, he has the firepower who can hit through this superior Novak Djokovic. It is only Dominic Thiem. It is only Dominic Thiem. I really hope and I believe that Dominic Thiem will make it through to that final and will beat Sasha Zverev tomorrow. I really hope that. I really hope that, because I just believe that it is only Dominic Thiem who can challenge this superior Novak Djokovic. Nobody else. Nobody else. Dominic Thiem has the shot tolerance. Dominic Thiem has the firepower. Dominic Thiem has the belief. Dominic Thiem has the physical abilities. Dominic Thiem can hang with Novak Djokovic on a tennis court for 10 hours. He is a physical monster, Dominic Thiem. He has the belief. He has the talent. He has everything, Dominic Thiem. He is not a better tennis player than Novak Djokovic, absolutely not. But he's the only one from these two players who are left, who will play the semifinal tomorrow, from Dominic Thiem and Sasha Zverev. Dominic is a bigger threat to Novak Djokovic, not Sasha Zverev, not. So I truly believe and I hope that Dominic will make through to that final. Because I want to see a close final on Sunday. Excitement final on Sunday. I don't want to see a straight sets victory again like we saw last year between Novak Djokovic and Rafa Nadal. Not me, at least. I know that Novak fans, they will want to see a straight set victory for their guy. Yeah, I understand them. But me personally, who are not a Novak fan, who are a tennis lover, I want to see an excitement close Australian Open final on Sunday. And the only player who can give us that, I believe, it is Dominic Thiem, not Sasha Zverev. But Novak Djokovic is still the overwhelming favorite to lift that trophy on Sunday, and he is the man to beat. Nothing has changed. Alright guys, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care and bye bye.